John Oates is a music icon. He's part of the best-selling duo of all time, Hall and Oates, and a member of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. This weekend, he's using his megastar power to put on a free virtual concert event for a good cause.
March 20th, 2021, Oates Song Fest 7908 on nugs.tv, all for the benefit of feedingamerica.org. Tune in, incredible artists, incredible music, and an incredible message.
Artists including Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters, Jewel, Darius Rucker, and John's longtime partner Daryl Hall are just some of the performers taking part in Oates Song Fest 7908. It is an incredible event. It's all for a great cause, and the man behind it all is here to make our dreams come true. Please welcome John Oates. Here. If you don't already have one, we are your hype crew. So in case you need to bring someone along to hype you up, not that you need it, but we're here for you. It is such a pleasure to meet you. Tell us first of all about Oates Song Fest 7901. What inspired you and your wife Amy to produce it, and why choose Feeding America as the cause that it will benefit?
Well, during this period of COVID, my wife and I were at home, and obviously we were spending way too much time watching the news, and we realized that the food insecurity situation in America was just at epidemic proportions and getting worse and worse. We wanted to do more. We weren't sure exactly what to do, so we thought, let's do what we do best. Let's enlist and reach out to our musical friends and family, see if we could get them on board. And then, of course, we reached out to feedingamerica.org, an amazing organization that supports food banks across the country. And one thing led to the other. More and more artists signed on, and we realized we had something really special going on. So super proud of this, the amazing way that the artists have jumped on board for this, and we'll be on Saturday night, 8 Eastern time on nugs.tv.
I have to believe that if John Oates is calling me saying, hey, I need you to perform, I'm saying yes.
Well,
don't tell me someone said no. I was going to say, don't tell me someone said no.
No, we had it was a lot of goodwill involved. You know, I have a pretty large iPhone virtual Rolodex. So once I dug in a little bit, and you know, it's very, it's usually the way it works with these type of events as managers and artists. The first question they ask is who else is doing it.
Right.
And once you have a few A-listers on board, then things seem to go pretty well. So
I bet.
We're really proud of the artists who have joined with us.
I bet. You know, I want to talk a little bit about your co-host, a one-of-a-kind musician, to say the very least. Tell us about Sax Squash and how you ended up teaming up with him for this.
Well, my wife discovered Sax Squatch on Instagram, and we began to DM him, and we decided we would do a collaboration. He is truly a saxophone player, Sax Squatch, who lives in the woods, and we are going to unveil a EDM electronic music dance version of Maneater during the show.
No!
And it is incredible, I have to say. So stay tuned for this, because you won't want to miss this.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can see what we're showing right now, but this is delicious. I live for this content. I want to go back to some of the performers. One of the artists who will be taking part is none other than Daryl Hall, the other half of Hall and Oates.
Yes.
You guys have been the soundtrack to all of us here on this show. 4 decades you've been together. Talk to us about that relationship, what it means to you. I know that initially you didn't love the name Hall and Oates.
Well, it just kind of sounds like a law firm, but it's like anything else. It's like anything else. If you hear something long enough, it just starts sounding good. We've always called ourselves Daryl Hall and John Oates. If you look at any of our albums, that's what it says. And there's the reason, you know, the world calls us Hall and Oates because it's just easier.
Right.
But we always wanted to be perceived as 2 individuals who work together. And over the years, you know, of course, we have a huge body of work that we're very proud of. But by the same token, you know, we have an amazing solo career. Daryl had an incredible TV show, Live from Daryl's House.
We were just talking about that.
I've done 7 solo albums, working, you know, with bands all over the world. So it's really it's great that we work together, and we still love doing that, and we will be doing that again if the world lets us, starting in August of this year. We hope to go back on tour.
Oh my
But
gosh.
it's just one of those things. It's like a brotherhood. We really known each other since we've been teenagers, and we keep it going because we like what we do.
I love that. I love hearing that, because you often wonder when you see duos and they split up if it's really authentic when they come back together, but it sounds like and it looks like you guys are truly bonded in music and beyond.
It's been almost 50 years. I think we've worked it out by now. So,
So there is a certain music video from the past that's resurfaced. Tell us the story behind She's Gone, please, this music video.
oh, you guys have dug very deep. I'm very proud of you.
Listen, we do our jobs here.
In 1973, long before MTV, Daryl and I were asked to lip sync our song "She's Gone" on a Philadelphia television station. That's Sarah, by the way, the gal who just walked through the picture. And that's our tour manager. And, and my sister directed this, by the way. She was a film student at Temple University at the time.
Oh my God, TULs.
Daryl and I we had to do something different, and needless to say, this is very different. This might be my favorite music video we've ever done. In fact, it is, without a doubt.
I love it.
If you've never seen it, check it out on YouTube, because it is absolutely weird.
This
I love it.
The weirder the better. I want to bring in my team because we all truly are such fans. Once everyone found out you were coming on the show, everyone was like, I love this song, I love this song. And my only wish is that you had that thing that you were wearing.
Oh, yeah.
That tuxedo
shirt.
business.
Oh,
Everyone, John, everyone.
John. Nice to meet ya.
John. So good to see you. Yeah, not only do we want to
I'm
see
glad you appreciate the shirt,
but the
Dickie.
shoes, the platform shoes as well.
Yes, platform shoes, a shirt dickie, and a penguin suit. Hey, it was the early 70s. I don't know. I'm not going to say any more than that.
You don't have to, because that's Ben's closet now.
Yep.
Exactly.
I love a Dickie.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Hey, this is like a cliche question for you, but do you have like a favorite song that you guys have ever done? I know you've probably been asked that a million times. It's not original, and I'm ashamed for asking you.
We're very fortunate that we have had such commercial success and have so many hits. But I really will go back to "She's Gone" because it was the song that put Daryl and I on the map. And we had it not been for that song, who knows where our career would have gone? We may never have gotten to the '80s. So I really think the fact that it started our career and really got us going in with our recording career, basically.
I love it.
It's unbelievable.
Every time I hear a Hall Oates song, it makes me happy.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Every time.
Yeah, it really
Every
does.
song, too. It's the best. When playing it for 40 years, do you ever get to the point where you're like, oh, God, if I hear this song, like your own music, if you're like, oh, I can't play, it makes my dreams come true anymore?
That song.
We're really proud of the music we made. And I know it seems people ask that question all the time, but we have figured out a way live, when we perform live, to kind of reinvent the song, but never lose the essence of what made it special. And our band is a big part of that, because if you listen to us and you've heard us live, you'll hear us playing the big hits, but they don't sound exactly like the record, but you know exactly what we're doing.
Right.
It's kind of a fine line we walk, and it keeps us fresh and it keeps the music fresh.
I love it. Did you watch the Grammys? Did you have a favorite where you were like, wow, music has really evolved?
Megan Thee
or
Stallion.
changed?
Yes, music. You can say it's evolved or devolved. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
I'm with it. I'm with it.
But I have to say I'm a huge Bruno Mars fan.
Me too.
And
He's so
that
talented.
70s R&B
Silk Sonic?
Oh my goodness.
that he did with Anderson .Paak was amazing.
My goodness.
And there's great moments. Brandy Carlisle in a tribute to John Prine was special. And you know what I thought was really interesting, real quick, when they did the tributes to all the various people who have passed away. They got to Eddie Van Halen, and all it was a guitar on stage by itself. And I thought that was pretty poignant, because I don't think anyone could ever play what he did the way he did.
By the way, we have a floor director here in the studio, Russell. 1977, Roxy in L.A. That's where you were, right? That's when he saw you live.
He remembers
And
you,
he
Russell.
still remembers?
He still talks about it.
He
Russell,
talks
I love
about it all the
Russell.
time. Even when you're not coming on the show, he's still talking about it. Can't get him to stop talking about it.
Of course.
Enough, Russell.
Anyone who survived Hollywood in the 70s,
I wish. I wish.
Perfect.
the troubadour.
Oh my goodness. John Oates, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate your time. Good luck, continued success. I hope I can catch you on tour. Fingers crossed that everything evolves into something beautiful.
We hope to be at Jones Beach and some of the sheds in the Northeast.
If you
in
come
August.
to Jones
Maybe by
Beach,
that time you can come
If
in
you
studio.
if you come to Jones Beach, please stop by Pix Plaza. We'll do it outside. We'll do something outside.
We'll do something
Please,
socially
please,
distant.
please.
We just want to have
We'll
you
rock
here.
the neighborhood.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
I didn't hear an answer, but
He
that's
didn't.
okay. We're gonna take that as a yes.
You got this.
Thank you.
I've been doing this a long time.
Exactly.
For more information on Song Fest 7908 and how you can tune in and donate, head to the website right there on the screen. You can also find the link on John Oates' Instagram page.
Love him.
I mean, week made, day made,
tried.
life made.
That's my new.
That's my new thing. If someone said, I'm like,